we are covering the critical differences between the ServSafe Manager certification and the ServSafe Food Handler card for the ServSafe Manager exam. Understanding this distinction is fundamental because the exam is designed to test you at a supervisory level, not as a frontline food handler. The Food Handler card is an entry-level certificate verifying basic food safety knowledge. In contrast, the ServSafe Manager certification is a more advanced credential that verifies a manager or person in charge has the comprehensive knowledge needed to protect the public from foodborne illness. This distinction is legally significant as the FDA Food Code in Section 2-102.20 requires the person in charge or PICSI of a food establishment to be a certified food protection manager, a requirement met by the ServSafe Manager certification. The manager exam itself is more rigorous. It consists of 90 multiple-choice questions, though only 80 are scored, with 10 being pilot questions for future tests. You have 2 hours to complete it, and you must achieve a score of at least 75%, which means answering a minimum of 60 out of the 80 scored questions correctly. The food handler test is much shorter, often around 40 questions, with a similar passing score but covering far less material. A key difference tested on the manager exam is the scope of responsibility. A food handler needs to know the correct cooking temperature for poultry is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. A manager needs to know that too, but also how to develop a system to ensure it happens every time. This involves creating temperature logs, training staff on how to use them, and establishing corrective actions for when that temperature isn't met. This is the foundation of a Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, or HACCP, system, a topic exclusive to the manager exam. Exam questions will reflect this difference through scenarios. A question might describe a situation where a shipment of milk arrives at 45 degrees Fahrenheit, above the required 41 degrees Fahrenheit. A food handler's primary duty is to report this to the manager. The exam, however, will expect the manager-level answer, to reject the shipment, document the reason for rejection, and communicate with the supplier about the deviation. A common exam trap is selecting the passive, handler-level response instead of the active, managerial one. Another confusion point is the ANSI CFP accreditation. The ServSafe Manager certification is accredited by the American National Standards Institute under the Conference for Food Protection Standards. This accreditation ensures the certification meets a national standard for food safety knowledge, making it widely recognized by regulatory agencies. To remember the difference in focus, use this phrase: handlers do, managers direct. A food handler's job is to perform specific tasks correctly, like washing hands or checking a temperature. A manager's job is to direct the entire food safety system, ensuring all the handlers are doing their tasks correctly and that documented procedures are in place to verify it. The exam is testing your ability to direct, not just to do. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.